And good morning at 6:56. Time now for our Sunrise Smart Start. Monroe County reporting hundreds of new cases of COVID over the weekend. 260 new cases confirmed on Sunday alone. There were no new deaths. The 7-day rolling average for new cases is now 238 per day. The average for positivity in terms of testing, 4.77%. RIT raising its COVID alert level to orange. 30 students and 5 employees testing positive in the last 2 weeks. The school confirming 70 cases since the start of the school year. RIT has performed close to 9,000 COVID tests since August. Well, Board of Elections workers across the state will begin counting absentee ballots today. So far, more than 1.5 million ballots have been returned statewide. Monroe County workers have over 100,000 ballots to sort out. A Rochester man in critical condition this morning after he was shot last night in the city. Officers responded to Cottage and Seward Streets around 10 o'clock. They found a 25-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. There are no suspects in custody. Meanwhile, a trial continuing today for a Rochester father accused of killing his 9-month-old daughter. Charlie Richmond is charged with manslaughter. Officers say his daughter, Arabella, was found unresponsive after a 911 call at a home on Culver Road back in 2018. Investigators later determined the little girl died from blunt force trauma. The Penfield man facing charges after a fatal hit-and-run crash in Webster is due in court today. 27-year-old Maxwell Ward is accused of striking and killing 41-year-old Oksana Sakhartrishan on Empire Boulevard back in June. The victim's 2 daughters and her 3-year-old grandson were also injured that day. Ward will face a grand jury, and he is facing multiple charges, including criminally negligent homicide. Hundreds still without power this morning after wind and storms rocked the area yesterday. Crews working to clear roadways. You can track power outages and restoration times on the RG&E mobile app. Just over 500 without power through RG&E at last check. Josh, a storm to remember, and the winds aren't quite done yet, are they? Still going to be on the blustery side here for the day today. Could see some gusts up around 35 to 40 miles per hour. Temperatures leave a little bit to be desired. The normal high is near 50, only into the low 40s pretty much throughout the day today. But if we're lucky, we'll actually see a little bit of sun before the day is out. Pretty cloudy this morning for sure, and still a couple of those showers of rain and wet snow to talk about south of Rochester. Temperatures, again, into the 40s this morning, and likely not really leaving there much of the time. There's satellite radar. There's a couple of those showers of rain and wet snow that I mentioned, and if all goes according to plan, we should see at least some partial clearing later this afternoon. Temperatures, again, only into the low 40s. So if you're going to be doing some yard work, make sure that you dress appropriately. All right. Will do, Josh. Thank you. That's it for us for now here on News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update coming up in 25 minutes. CBS This Morning starts right now. Be safe and have a great day.